Have you ever felt that gnawing feeling inside you? That restless energy, that deep, undeniable craving for something more? That, my friends, is hunger. Not the kind that sends you to the kitchen for a midnight snack. I'm talking about the hunger for success, for growth, for becoming the person you were always meant to be. This hunger is the most powerful fuel you will ever find. It's the secret ingredient that separates the good from the great, the dreamers from the doers. Today I want to talk about why staying hungry is not just a good idea. It's absolutely essential for a life of purpose and achievement. It's easy to get comfortable, isn't it? You achieve a small goal, you get a little taste of success, and suddenly, the sofa looks a lot more inviting than the racetrack. The danger isn't failure. The real danger is complacency. It's the silent killer of dreams. The moment you tell yourself, "I've made it," is the moment you start to decline. Think about the greatest athletes, artists, and innovators in history. What did they all have in common? They were never satisfied. After winning a championship, they were already thinking about the next one. After creating a masterpiece, they were obsessed with their next creation. They understood that success isn't a destination you arrive at. It's a continuous journey, a relentless pursuit. They stayed hungry. This hunger isn't about greed or a never-ending need for more possessions. It's about potential. It's the hunger to see how far you can push your limits, how much you can learn, how much you can contribute. It's the voice inside you that whispers, "Is this all there is? Or can I be more?" And the answer is always, you can be more. So how do you cultivate this hunger? How do you keep that fire burning bright when life tries to extinguish it with setbacks and routine? First, you have to define what you're hungry for. Vague desires lead to vague results. What does success look like for you specifically? Is it mastering a new skill? Building a business from the ground up? Running a marathon? Get crystal clear on your vision. Write it down. Visualize it every single day. Make it so real in your mind that you can almost taste it. This vision becomes the magnetic north on your internal compass, always pulling you forward. Next, surround yourself with fellow hungry people. Your environment is critical. If you're surrounded by people who are content with mediocrity, their complacency will rub off on you. It's like trying to stay dry in a rainstorm. Instead, seek out mentors, friends, and communities that inspire you, that push you, that hold you accountable. Their energy is contagious. When you see others striving for greatness, it ignites your own desire to do the same. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose your circle wisely. Then, you must embrace failure as part of the process. Every time you stumble, every time you get rejected, it's not a sign to quit, it's a test. A test of your hunger. Are you hungry enough to get back up? Are you hungry enough to learn from your mistakes and try again, smarter this time? Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone on the path to success. Each no you hear just makes the eventual yes that much sweeter. The scars you collect along the way are not signs of weakness. They are medals of resilience. They prove you were in the arena, fighting for your dream. And remember to celebrate your small wins, but don't feast on them. Celebration should be a moment to refuel, not a reason to stop running. Acknowledge your progress, feel proud of how far you've come, and then get back to work. Use that victory as momentum, as proof that you are capable and that your efforts are paying off. Let it make you even hungrier for the next milestone. One of the biggest enemies of hunger is the comparison trap. It's so easy to look at someone else's highlight reel on social media and feel like you're falling behind, but their journey is not your journey. Your path is unique. Instead of looking sideways at others, look forward at your own goals. The only person you should be competing with is the person you were yesterday. Are you a little bit better today? A little bit wiser? A little bit stronger? That's the only comparison that matters. To stay hungry, you also need to constantly feed your mind. Be a lifelong learner. Read books, listen to podcasts, take courses, ask questions. The world is full of knowledge, and the more you learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. This creates a beautiful cycle of curiosity and growth. Stagnant mind leads to a stagnant life. A curious, active mind keeps the fire of hunger burning bright. Challenge your own beliefs. Step outside of your intellectual comfort zone. The discomfort you feel is the feeling of your world expanding. And here's a crucial point. Your why must be bigger than yourself. If your motivation is purely selfish, it will fizzle out when things get tough. But if you're hungry to make a difference, to serve others, to leave a legacy, that kind of hunger is unstoppable. Why do you want to succeed? Who will benefit from your success? Is it your family, your community, the world? When your purpose is connected to something larger than your own ego, you'll find a reservoir of strength you never knew you had. On the days you don't feel like doing it for yourself, you'll do it for them. Let's be honest. There will be days when you feel exhausted. Days when the hunger fades and all you feel is the struggle. That's normal. That's human. On those days, it's okay to rest. But don't you dare quit. Rest is part of the process. Quitting is the end of it. Take a day to recharge, to reconnect with your vision, to remember your why. Then wake up the next morning and choose to be hungry again. It's a daily choice. Think of it like this. A lion doesn't hunt once and then decide it's done for life. It rests, it recovers, and then the hunger returns, driving it to hunt again. It's instinct. It's survival. Your hunger for success should be just as instinctual. It's about your survival, not in the literal sense, but the survival of your dreams, your potential, your spirit. So I ask you again, are you hungry? Are you hungry enough to put in the work when no one is watching? Are you hungry enough to face your fears and push past your comfort zone? Are you hungry enough to turn every setback into a comeback? Do not let the world convince you to be satisfied with a snack when you were built for a feast. Don't let the comfort of the familiar keep you from the thrill of the unknown. That feeling in your gut is not something to be ignored. It's something to be embraced. It's your guide. It's your fuel. It's your greatest asset. Feed that hunger. Nurture it. Protect it from the voices of doubt, both external and internal. Let it drive every decision you make, every action you take. Because a life lived with hunger is a life filled with passion, purpose, and limitless possibility. A life without it is just an existence. The world doesn't need more people who are comfortable. It needs more people who are alive, on fire, and hungry for more. Be one of those people. Stay hungry, stay foolish, and go out there and claim the life you were meant to live. Thank you for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button. Subscribe for more inspiration, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Let's build a community of hungry dreamers together.